Hello class. My name is Olivia Shields and this is my culture project. For this assignment I've decided to create a platform that uses brief videos to inform consumers about a specific issue in pop culture. For this project in particular I'd like to talk about ignorance, racism and toxic masculinity. Since these topics are too broad to cover completely, I will be addressing them through pop culture icon BTS. I've decided to talk about BTS in this video because they constantly deal with these issues and I thought that using an example of someone in the public eye would be helpful for reference, if that makes sense. BTS is a South Korean boy band comprised of 7 members that has been around since 2013 but are just now gaining popularity and recognition in the United States. They have won a total of 191 awards worldwide since their debut, as well as becoming the first K-pop act to hit #1 on the Billboard Artist 100. Despite all of their success, some still choose to believe that BTS are only famous for their looks or because they are trying too hard to be westernized. I've also seen people refer to them as Chinese One Direction or say that they are just a manufactured boy band. Let me tell you why that's bullshit. Yes, BTS do belong to a company, but before their worldwide success their company was small, unknown and poor, so BTS had to work their asses off practicing their phenomenal dance moves as well as put their best effort forward when creating their music in order to make a name for themselves. Members Namjoon and Yoongi co-write and produce practically all of their songs with the help of their team and other members. Plus they have meaningful lyrics that spread important messages about mental health and self-love. In fact, BTS are global ambassadors for UNICEF, and just a couple months ago they gave a speech at the United Nations launching their campaign about self-love for the global youth. Wow, impressive. But wait, what are they saying? They don't even speak English. There's the ignorance. BTS do speak conversational English and are learning many other languages so that they can communicate with their international fan base. In fact, leader Kim Namjoon with an IQ of 148 is fluent in English and actually taught himself by watching the sitcom Friends. I also hear a lot about how BTS all look the same or that they are all clones of each other. This obviously comes from the racist stereotype that Asians look the same. What in Caucasian? Asia is made up of various different countries and cultures, so obviously they all do not look the same. Yes, BTS are all Korean and they have similar features, but it's still disrespectful to say they are all the same and not recognize them as individuals. It's pretty ironic when people make these comments as if their family tree isn't a box of saltine crackers. Stay in your lane. Last but not least, the #1 thing I hear about BTS is that they all look like girls or that they are just a bunch of faggots. I really don't know where to start with this one. Since when was having good hygiene, wearing stage makeup, or being emotional or affectionate a bad thing? This just shows how toxic masculinity dominates our society, and those who choose to defy it get bullied. Gross. I don't think people realize how long BTS have known each other. They all met as trainees in 2010 and immediately began living together in a dorm. When their company was still poor they all shared one room, and even 8 years later they all still live with each other and will continue to do so. That's a lot of time to spend with someone, so obviously they have all created brother-like bonds with one another and aren't afraid to show their love. Just like every other man in the world, they are humans and humans have feelings. So let's leave that "why is he crying, he's so gay" bullshit in the 7th grade. And yes, they do wear makeup, wear jewelry and dye their hair, but I don't see the big deal. Music legends like Prince, David Bowie and Kiss have all worn some sort of stage makeup or jewelry and it's celebrated, so why don't we keep it that way instead of spreading hate and using derogatory terms? Not to mention how offensive it must be to the LGBTQ+ community when someone uses gay as an insult as if it's a bad thing. Well, that concludes my video. I hope you all have enjoyed and learned a little something about some of the harmful traits we have in our society. Thank you for watching.